kings and queens. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Voice cracked a little bit right there. Hope everyone's having a good day. If you're like me, we're gonna jump right into this. If you're like me, you probably watch a lot of YouTube videos. Mainly I watch a lot of motovlog videos. And just something just struck me, which was just about every motovlog video I watch is featuring the Harley Davidson Lowrider S, whether it's the Diners or the Softail editions, whatever. If they're all featuring that, and my thing is, there's more motorcycles out there than just Harley Davidson. I guarantee if you're looking to buy a cruiser and you've gone through Facebook and you're watching these Facebook channels and you're watching these YouTube channels, the first thing that's going to pop up is a Harley Sportster Iron 883, or now currently the Dyna Lowrider S, just because it is one of the most sold motorcycles from Harley Davidson, or is the most sold motorcycle from Harley Davidson. Great bike. I have nothing bad to say about the bike. Well, I take that back. It's a good bike. I just don't feel like those bikes are worth what they're selling them for. Now, the Harley Davidson Lowrider S, again, a beautiful machine. But me personally, I don't feel like it's worth $20,000 out the door after you paid the MSRP, taxes, and all the other dealer markup fees and dealer fees that come along with it. $20,000 motorcycle, and then it's still not even close to perfect that you want it to be. Now you've dropped another $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 into it, and you're encroaching mid $20,000, pushing the line of $30,000 motorcycles. You put that type of money into it, but for what? What did you tell me why you did it? Because the Harley Davidson name and the Harley Davidson culture. That Harley Davidson, to me, that Harley Davidson culture isn't the same as it used to be in the 80s and the 90s, or, you know, where you couldn't even get into the certain motorcycle clubs if you weren't riding a Harley. There's clubs out here that don't care what you ride now. You can still be a member of the club because they just like the fact that you're on two wheels. You like to come out, you're a good guy, you're a good girl. They love to hang out with you, you know, talk business, just shoot the shit. It's not even about, you know, oh, you can't be at this club, man, you can't even ride with us because you're not on a Harley. I guess there's still a lot of 1% clubs out there that are like that. I'm not affiliated with any of them, so I really, you know, whatever. But for me personally, to spend $20,000, $25,000 on a motorcycle that's underperforming against motorcycles that are half that price does not make sense to me. I'm not the type of guy that goes and buys a $200 pair of Jordans just because his name is on it, when there's a $170 pair of just straight up Nike Airs that fit my foot better and I can stand and walk in them for a lot longer. If that shoe works better for me and it's cheaper, why am I going to spend the money on something more expensive just because someone's name is on it? I could personally care less about your name. I just don't. I don't care. I looked at buying the Lowrider S and a couple other bikes before I bought this one, and that was one of the things. Like, once I sat down in the finance office and I talked with, you know, Harley Finance and everything, and I was like, all right, cool. It has that, has this. That's all right, man. Cool. You can come by. All your services stuff. First couple services will be good. Whenever you feel like trading in, man, you know, blah blah blah. We get you a good deal on it. We'll make sure that we get you close to what you paid for. And that's one good thing about Harley Davidson, that they hold their value. But Harley Davidson's value doesn't mean that much to me. So after I did a little bit of research and I started reading magazines, started, you know, saying Yamaha Raider versus Harley Davidson's BREAKOUT, Yamaha Raider versus the Lowrider S. Yamaha Raider versus the N109R. You start reading magazines, and I just want to keep this, you know, purely Yamaha Harley. When I would read magazines, it would say, you know, pretty much that Yamaha outperformed the Harley Davidson each and every way of the battle, that head-to-head battle. Power, performance, handling, you know, even some of the reporters even say, yeah, man, it just looks better too. I just like the way it looks with that fat tire, blah, blah. But we're going to give this shit out to the Harley Davidson. Why? Because it's a Harley Davidson. What the hell are you talking about, man? How can something clearly be the winner but clearly lose at the same time? I didn't get it. And I'm like, no. If that bike performs better and it's cheaper, I'm buying that bike. That's bang for your buck. That whole, oh, well, you get what you pay for thing just doesn't fly this way. Yeah, I got what I paid for. I got a cheap bike that outperforms a more expensive bike. That's what I got. And I'm proud of it. And I just want you guys to know that you don't have to be, don't get brainwashed into thinking, oh, I'm looking to buy my first cruiser and the Harley Davidson Lowrider S is the only bike that's pretty much can do or have the styling that I like. That's just not true. Don't get brainwashed into that. Don't let that be spoon-fed to you. You know, we get caught up with things just because, you know, we're brainwashed to do it. That product placement. Now you keep seeing the product over and over and over again, and eventually you're going to think that's the best product out there because it's the only thing that you see. And it's just not true. And this Yamaha Raider, man, I think a lot of the owners, they're so humble, they don't even say anything. We just ride, we talk to each other in the group chats, and that's it. There's no real ambassador for this bike. I'm not calling myself an ambassador of this bike, but it is a great bike, man. I encourage everyone to go out, at least try. It's going to be pretty hard to find a dealer that will let you test ride it. But if you have a friend or someone, you know, or someone join a group, they may let you test ride it. Hell, I mean, call me, man. If you're in Maryland area, you know, maybe we can set something up. I guarantee you won't dislike this bike. Especially if you're about, you know, 5'10" and up. It's really going to fit you good. So yeah, guys, I mean, I want everyone to get out and ride, but you don't have to spend $20,000 to get on the road and be on two wheels and make great power. The $20,000 just isn't necessary. This bike has a 113 cubic inch 1,854cc motor in it, and there are quite a few videos on Facebook, on YouTube, where people have raced their Raiders versus the lowriders. And the Raider wins. From bottom end to top end, the Raider wins. Even though it has a 114 in it. I'm just, you know, I'm just saying, man. My 2 cents is, I'm not going to pay $20,000 for a bike that can perform better than a bike I paid less than $5,000 for. Yeah, but you don't have a warranty. You don't have this. You don't have that. It's $5,000, and I have full coverage of insurance on it. That's just my 2 cents, guys. Just the king ranting. Just king's thoughts, I guess. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoy your day. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. Peace.